Hi, this is Kat from Loving, Living, Laughing. And today I want to talk about rejection. Now, most of us hate rejection. Rejection can feel horrible. In fact, we are trained societally to hate rejection. We came from tribes, living in tribes. Being rejected is the worst thing that can happen to you. Being ostracized from the tribe means death. Even in our society, rejection is used as a tool for social control, and we are trained from little tiny babies to notice that people who get rejected get hurt or worse. So we definitely don't want to get rejected. And on the other hand, the road to awesome and doing the things that you want to do and living the life that you want to live with the kinds of people that you want to hang out with, well, to do that, you need to get good at asking and facing getting rejected. And there are two pieces to that. One is asking, and the other is dealing with rejection. So some of the best things in the world come from knowing what you want and asking for it. So let's say that you're interested in somebody, and you can either approach them or not approach them. Now, one of the things that we teach you is how to approach them in a way that you're least likely to get rejected. But if you're too afraid to approach them in any case, you're never going to succeed. So you might have a 90% chance of being rejected, but if you never approach them, then you have a 100% chance of never connecting with them. So rejection is one of those things that we need to grapple with if we want to be really successful and live the lives that we want to live. So how is it that you deal with rejection? Now, again, one of the first ways to deal with it is to go ahead and learn techniques of approaching to make it so that you're less likely to get rejected. So we definitely deal with that in our course. The second piece, though, is to come from a place of abundance. So let's say you see somebody who looks really wonderful, and you want to approach them, you want to connect with them, or an opportunity that looks really amazing, and you have to just jump in. So the first thing to do is say, hey, this person looks amazing, or this opportunity looks amazing, but I have the skills now to find lots of amazing opportunities or lots of amazing people. And so you're coming from a place of abundance. Yes, I might not make this connection, I might not get this opportunity, but I know that I have the skills to make other opportunities. So if you realize that there are lots of amazing opportunities and lots of amazing people out there, it makes the possibility for this rejection feel less painful. The third piece of this is being flexible. So now if you approach somebody in a way where you're kind of leaving the door open, you ask kind of open-ended questions, and also, if they say no, or if you get rejected, you are really kind about it. So if somebody says no to me, I'm going to say, hey, thanks for even considering it. Now that leaves the door open for a possible yes in the future. But also having that sense of like, yeah, this might be a yes and this might be a no. You don't want to live in the positivity that it's a yes with the potential of getting rejected. But you also don't want to go up to somebody and go, well, I don't think you're going to want to say yes to me, but hey, would you go out with me? Because chances are they're going to be like, no. Or if they say yes, it's going to kind of be like a mercy going out with you because you look so pitiful. And that's not really what you want. You want to come across in your own glory. So that's, again, these are some of the transformations that we're looking at making. Finally, or two final points on this. One is, if somebody rejects you, try not to take it personally. And again, as you build up yourself and get your own self-confidence into a higher state, you're going to know that their rejection is about them or about what they're looking for in that moment. And that might change in 6 months. It might change in 2 weeks. You might get to know them and the whole situation will be different. But their rejection is not personal for the most part. And if it is personal, it's kind of also about them. So that will really help. If you're able to find ways to distance yourself from the rejection while still keeping yourself open-hearted. And then again, rejection is a chunk of what we talk about. And then finally, having a support system. Having somebody who will hold you, who will strategize with you, who will talk with you, having a community of people or a small group of people or a counselor or a coach, somebody who can help you deal with your feelings or deal with your successes or celebrate with you. So what I would suggest is that you go through, if this is a challenge for you, go through and look at some of our other videos and consider taking our course. Or just go through and practice. There's lots of really interesting resources on the internet about rejection. That's kind of been a big thing recently. So if you just kind of want to jump into the whole rejection thing, jump into it. Get some experience. Kind of what you'll learn after you've gotten rejected 2 or 3 times is that it's not as painful as you think it is. And you'll start to learn how to approach somebody differently to get more yeses, and you'll be surprised at how many yeses you get that you don't expect. So again, remember that the path to awesome is paved with asking for what you want, asking for it in a way that works, and with dealing with rejection and working with it and being whole in that. Looking forward to talking to you more. This is Kat from Loving, Living, Laughing.